Yeah, what's up, YouTube? So this is a kind of like this is a shooting guard build, low key kind of tough. So that's if you're trying to play shooting guard but want to slide into the small forward position and maybe even the point guard slide if necessary, and still be able to guard literally 1 through 3, maybe even the four. Because again, when I was making this build, I was thinking of Paul George, kind of like the tall, lanky six whatever guard, 6'8" guard. Anyway, so right away, 87 lay. So we can have gold relentless finisher, gold acrobat, gold bunny. Anything that has to do with driving, gold Hall of Fame, etc. Same thing with the drive and dunk. We only have silver slithery and silver posterizer because the attributes are too demanding in terms of what we can do. Now, the crazy part about this build is the post control. Post control at 85 at a six as a 6'9" shooting guard is actually crazy. Cause like what shooting guards do you know are gonna be guarding a 6'9" guy, on the post, more often than not. And then on top of that, you do have post playmaker and all of these good things. But the most important thing is having the Hall of Fame post fade phenom, which is crazy, right? Anyway, as far as the shooting is concerned, 90 midi, get all these shooting badges. Gold shot creator with a Hall of Fame post fade is crazy, and then gold blinders, gold dead eye, gold green machine. I mean, that's just abuse right there. Fucking gold midi magician. Anyway, 85 3 ball, obviously, you could be able to shoot at any position, any time. As far as the passing accuracy, you can do with less, but 80 is actually solid. 80 is actually pretty good as a secondary ball handler. 80 ball handling, once again, as a secondary ball handler, it's good. And considering all the offensive stats you have, this is more than enough to get by your opponent, break them down, etc., etc. As far as the interior defense, you don't even need interior defense, but the fact that you have 70 is crazy alone. So that's really, really good. And you're 6'9", so you got these guys driving on you that are guards, small forwards, etc. You can probably stop them, and maybe even a big too. Who knows? You know. As far as perimeter defense, 85, so you can have a bunch of silver badges, which again, these are actually really, really good. You can tweak this a bit, and with the defensive badges, right? I still gave you the ability to still get some rebounds, right? At 70 rebounding, you can bring this down and maybe add more perimeter, however you want. But I think this is really, really balanced in terms of like the defensive attributes for a shooting guard build at the end of the day. You know what I mean? 70 blocking as well, which is low-key underrated. Then as far as the speed, we're going to be at 80. Acceleration only should be at 70. Once again, you're a 6'9" guard. In this game, you can honestly get away with less than this, to be honest. Like 60, 65, maybe 70, especially if you're good at the game. The strength was required just so that we have gold relentless. Vertical is required so we have silver poster and everything else. And then obviously you want to have the stamina as high as possible this year. That said, these are the comparisons that we got, which was Jaylen Brown, Tracy McGrady, and Klay Thompson. I mean, I don't think it gets any better than that if you ask me. So definitely take a look at this build and see what you could do with that for sure.